People, Deluded, I'm back again. Now, yesterday, the bulk of the rumours was Thomas Partey. Today, the bulk of the talk is going to be Partey. But Arsenal's academy has confirmed another signing. Ideho, I cannot pronounce his name. I apologise, I've probably butchered it. Dutch midfielder, Dutch winger, 17 years of age, has spent time at Ajax. Not too long at Ajax. I think he's only played 4 times. I don't know why it didn't work out there. Previously, he was at William. Past that, I don't know too much. I don't know too much about this guy's background, but what I have seen, you know, he's a winger. He can play a couple of roles. He's a 17, so he'll probably link up. He could probably play for our 18s, but based on how our 23s are playing, we need to dash him in there. I think he's very good technically. I think he's all right 1v1. I think he has the ability to mix it up. Sometimes play it short, sometimes go down the flanks. You know, he's not afraid to try things. You know, I can't remember what game, but it was definitely in the youth league for Ajax against. Something's telling me Porto, but I could be wrong. Either way, I'm sure, no doubt with this player that the highlights are probably, you probably will see the goal, people. The highlights are probably doing the rounds online. He chipped the keeper from quite far out, and again, he didn't play too much for Ajax, so I don't know why and that. But I think he's a good addition, and I assume it's a free transfer. You know, he's 17, so you'd imagine he signed a pro deal at this club if he hasn't already, people. For me, I think he should be playing 23s, but you know, he'd be a senior player at under 18s level, depending on if he's a first or second year scholar technically. I'm all up for him because what I've seen, you know, he's got what you look for in an Arsenal player. He's very good technically. He's got the ability to mix it up, and he's got a bit of unpredictability about him. Obviously, for our 23s, we're rock bottom. You know, relegation right now based on the last 4 games and picking up 0 points and being on -5, you know, is a possibility. You know, we knew he was going to be depleted. Now at this level, it's nothing, you know. We needed players to go out on loan. There's been several players that have gone out on loan and trying to develop their careers. We'll be talking about them all the time, and I think the club done great in finding homes, temporary loans for the loan players and bringing man in. You know, I don't really care about 23's level because in the grand scheme of things, what is more beneficial is that these players have gone out on loan and they're developing in their careers, not looking half decent at 23's level. Of course, you want to be able to put a competitive team out. Of course, we don't want to lose every game and whatnot. That's why Mertesacker and everyone connected with the academy are bringing in a lot of names, you know. I tried to write them down. Where is it, people? Actually tried to write it down how many names came in, but I think in the grand scheme of things, I've lost that now. But like you saw, people, we've signed Tizai, you know, we've signed Tizai, we've signed Akinola, we've signed George Lewis, we signed Salah Odin, we've signed apparently Nicole Jamola, a striker from Malmo. Rikic will be coming in January. I'm probably missing out a name, but either way, there's been a lot of additions brought in specifically at 23's level to enable us to be competitive. Now, for a lot of these names, it's probably difficult for them to have futures at Arsenal. You know, if they show it, like Salah-Eddin, I've been impressed. Why not? But at the same time, they're here to, obviously, for this season at least, make us more competitive at under 18s and, well, 23s level and 18s if some of them are eligible and are called upon, but in bulk of it 23s. And obviously, you know, you hope one of them can surprise and break through, but either way, you're hoping that these players can be sold on for a respectable profit and generated back into the team. You know, I'm all up for this signing because he looks like a decent winger. We have struggled for wide options at this level. I don't think that what's left at 23's level is quite enough to have a respectable season. There are a couple of talented players, but you know, the majority of players who season their futures are going out on loan. So I'm all for this, man. We've got another player through the door. We've got someone that can be used at 18s and 23s. We've got someone who's technically good. So I'm wishing him all the best in the same way I am with Akinola, Dinzei, Salah-Eddin, Rikic, who will join in January, and obviously Nikoja Mola, I believe his name is. I ain't seen nothing in relation to that Swedish striker, but he looks 6 foot plus. He looks like a man mountain, and I'm keen to see what he can do for this club. I'm keen to see what they all can do, because I'm sure they all want to play under Arteta and make it, and you've been given an opportunity. It doesn't matter if you've been highly rated from 6 years of age or you've been released and you've joined here at 20. If you prove your worth, you'll get an opportunity. And like I said, short term, I just want to see more competitive playing at 23's level, and more that comes with more competitive options that we have brought in. Obviously, long term, if you can't progress at Arsenal, can you make us a profit? So we'll have to see, man. He's known, apparently, according to the Arsenal website, he's best known for his pace and accuracy. I'm not too sure what I mean by accuracy. I agree with the pace. He is quite quick. And to be fair, George Lewis is quite quick. He's adapted well. He's gone a bit quiet in recent games, but he's adapted well. And, you know, clearly we need to reinvest at 23's level, because it was going to always be a tough year. But it is what it is in that regards, man. Welcome to the club. You know, I haven't seen any official pictures and that, but if the club are putting it up on their website, then it must be done. So welcome to the club. Wishing you all the best, man, Joe. And yeah, man, hopefully you can do this thing for us and follow on from a couple of Dutch players. You know, Van Persie went off and played for our first team after being brought in, not for the academy, but brought in. So can you do that sort of thing? We've been a bit mixed with Arsenal's Dutch players, to be fair with you, that we've had in our team, especially the ones sourced in at youth level. And obviously, when you look at it, you know, you look at Salahudin, who's also been brought from Holland as well. You've got two men that can help each other on the field, but adapt off the field as well. And, you know, and again, you do hear, I can't back it up, but there is a lot of talk of Brexit laws affecting our abilities of bringing in players from 16 to 18 years of age. That's why you've seen a couple of clubs, Man United in particular, in what I'd describe as a bit of an aggressive recruitment drive from foreign clubs. You know, they've signed a 16-year-old on deadline day. They brought in a couple of Spanish lads, I believe. They brought a lad in from Sunderland, which isn't relevant, but just tells you they've got an aggressive recruitment drive. Pardon me. So it is what it is, man. I wish him all the best, and I hope he can have a future at this club and, you know, give back in some sort of way and whatnot. But seeing is believing. You lot know me. I love you football. When I get to see more of him and I have any findings to bring, I'll bring it to you lot, people. But for now, we've been there for around 6 minutes. Don't need to keep you lot any longer. Please stay safe. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. I'm out.